All right, make sure you like and subscribe. Today, we're just going to take a little walk around the neighborhood and we're going to talk about the best cities in the Philippines to live. Okay, here we go. Yeah, and a question I get asked all the time is like, what's the best city for me? I see that. I get that question all the time. I see it on the Facebook groups all the time. People say, hey, what's the best for me? Where should I live? But how does anybody know where you want to live and what you like and what's best for you? Uh, you see people, they say they want to, have, man, it's very busy right now. They say they want to live in a big city, but not many people there. And it has to be by a beach and right off of a mountain. It's like, well, how, if you ever find that, just let me know, because I would move to the same spot. I mean, if you live in a big city that's right by a beach, that is right next to a mountain that doesn't have very many people at it, that would be the utopia for me. But the thing is, if you're moving here, and if, it's best if you've come here before and you've, taken a couple trips to the Philippines at least and seen how it's like. And if it's even for you, the Philippines, it's a lot different than the West, than being in the US or Europe or Australia. It's best if you come here, spend at least a month, go to a couple places that you think you might want to live, so that way you can kind of get an idea of, how it is to live every day, because wherever you go when you're on vacation, it seems like the best place in the world because you're on vacation and everything's great. So the first thing you should do is just come here, spend at least a month, and just get used to life and how it is and how things run and how the people are and the weather and everything. See if it's right for you. All right, so now you decide to move to the Philippines. You've been here before. You've been here once or twice, maybe 3 times. You've been here for like a month or so. And now you decide to move here and you're deciding like what is gonna be the best place for you. Oh, here we go. Apartment for rent right here. This might be a good place for you when you first come in. What is it, Jedlandis? Oh, well. I haven't seen this before. This is brand new. Right by the airport. Oh, that's another thing you gotta get used to here. They just burn the trash. What? Looks brand new. Hey guys, kamusta? People come out here and they exercise at this time of day because it's not hot. It's like 5:15. But I would say the best thing is if you're gonna come here, what's like, I call it a soft landing, where you come here and it's not, it's gonna be different. There's no getting around that, but it won't be quite so bad. Go to like, say, Cebu or like Manila. You land in Manila and come in and do what I call a soft landing, where you come into one of the major towns like Manila, Cebu, and you're in one of those towns, especially Manila. You really think you might be in the West because, it's just the same. You go to their big places there, Makati, BGC. It's like almost like you're back home in US or Europe or Australia. It's all the same. They got all the same you know, restaurants, all the same, fast food, all you go to the malls. I mean, they got big major malls. I mean, the biggest malls in the world. So it seems like you're in the West. That's like very easy. I mean, you land there, stay a week or so, get over the jet lag, get used to being in a foreign country, like where you're going to live and retire the rest of your life. Those are good spots, especially like I said, Manila, like in Makati and BGC there. I mean, you'd have to go there and see it if you haven't been there. You'd think you're in New York City or something, big high rises. I mean, they got everything there. And the other one would be Cebu City. It's just not quite the same. I mean, it's still a big town, but and it's easier. The airport's a lot easier. The Manila airport was, always been voted the worst airport in the world. But those are good soft landing spots for you. But, there's so many different kind of lifestyles you can have here. You can have, I gotta sit down and take a break. You can have any kind of lifestyle you want. You can be in a major city, like I said, like Manila, Cebu, even to an extent, say Davao. Those, big towns, just like you're back home in whatever country you're coming from. But you, oh, oh, everybody exercising. But you can, you can live in the city. You can live way up in the mountain. You can be on the beach. Anywhere, they got all different kinds of lifestyles you can have here. You can just pick and choose what you want, or up in the mountains. I mean, Tagaytay, Baguio. But, the way I look at it is, okay, I come to Southeast Asia to a island, tropical Pacific island, right? And then I go live up in the mountains. Everybody says, oh, it's so much cooler there. Oh, well, just live by the beach and go jump in the water. And if you can't tell by now, I chose the beach life. I'm out on Bohol province, which is central Visayas, on Bohol, Panglao Island, actually. Panglao, Lona Beach. That's the tourist spot here, Alona Beach. But that's what I chose, and it's awesome, especially here. I'm out on a island, and it's nice and quiet. Well, not now because it's Saturday, and I came out here right when everybody is exercising and driving around. But it's usually nice and quiet. I just happen to be sitting on a main road, but it's nice and quiet. You can, no traffic, nice and quiet. If you need something, you just drive 20 minutes and you're up in Tagbilaran, which is the main city on this island. And you can get whatever you want there. There's 4 or 5 malls there. Do whatever shopping you need to do. And then you come back out here. So it's really, anything you want. And, for the big towns, I mentioned Manila and Cebu. For if you want to be in the mountains, you're going to go to Tagaytay or Baguio. And to a lesser extent, Valencia, which is Dumaguete. You heard of Dumaguete. That's a big place to go here for foreigners. And Valencia is up the mountain from there, about 20 minutes up. Nice and cool. Yeah, that's good. But for the beaches wise, like if you want to live on a quiet beach, if not a beachfront house or apartment really close to the beach. Just, I mean, there's just so many places you can go. So, just, I mean, the country is just full of different islands, and I'm 7,107 islands. That's not enough choices for you. I mean, I don't know what is, but like I say, you know, people ask me where I see on Facebook, in the Facebook groups or other places online, people say, where should I live? I mean, there's just so many different places you can choose. It doesn't matter what you want. You can come here, live here for, you know, say, 6 months here or a year in one spot in the mountain. If you don't like it, hey, move somewhere else. I mean, the apartments, everything else is very inexpensive here. If you're thinking about moving to the Philippines, you already know that how the prices for things are lower, so it's very easy to move around. But that's about it. If you want to come, they got everything you want. Any kind of living, from big cities to mountains to beaches. And, you just come here and you could just enjoy the mountains for a year, enjoy the city for a while, enjoy the beaches for a while, just move around. So I hope this kind of helps a little bit. I mean, it's so hard to tell people where they're going to like to live. But please just like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.